This is not the Elebits main menu.
No, it's not. It's this. I don't know, I think having a bit of closure like this is pretty nice.
So, closure by hitting start? That doesn't make sense.
And by the way, yes, I did reuse the exact same piece of footage from the first video for this.
Konami, we don't want this game to exist.
So yeah, I started playing the DS game as well at the suggestion of Chimera Gui. It's not bad. I may LP it if I deserve or want to. Why did I say deserve?
Do you deserve to LP it?
Not after how badly I did at this boss.
It was so strange. A ghostly Elebit glowing with a blinding light. It was sucking up all the other Elebits and growing larger and larger.
Kai, it's a fusion Elebit. Smash it with something.
I'll take you out, you big meanie.
Kai, again, how do you know it's mean?
I think that's a pretty telltale sign.
This was
Okay,
absolutely
that's
terrifying.
not mean, that's disturbing.
Sad, too.
Now loading. Run, little fusion Elebit. Wow, he's really hungry.
Man. So, welcome to the last boss in the game. This is Zero Elebit. The first part of the boss is actually really easy. You just take objects and then you slam them into him.
So he is a fusion Elebit.
Sort of. I don't know.
Also, that intro sequence made him look a lot bigger than he was.
Yes, is. Yeah, I think he actually shrinks as the fight goes on or something.
Yeah, but at the start he was still pretty tiny. It was maybe Kai-sized.
Yeah. There you go. So, I don't think you can actually pick him up directly. Maybe
Okay, that's pretty cool, the wings.
there's like 1 or 2 frames where you can actually pick him up. Also, he can teleport, which is really annoying, but
And he can do that.
that attack is... It hits for like three pieces of damage, but it's relatively easy to dodge.
So it seems like he's kind of a piece of every Elebit.
Yeah, that's sort of... I think that's the thing they were going for.
And you can see which Elebit he is by the ones being spewed out of him.
Right. I don't know how to describe it, but when you pick up Elebits in this sort of battle mode, it feels fake. I don't know, like, there's something wrong with it. I don't know what it is. But do you understand what I mean?
Well, they're not flying to your capture gun like they normally do.
Do they not? Oh, maybe
No.
not.
So maybe that might be why you're so used to Elebit capturing being coincided with the flying across the screen.
Was the simple particle effect too much for the Wii to handle with all this other stuff going on or something?
Or maybe they just wanted it to be just kind of
Focused on this thing? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. See? That one flew towards you.
Yeah, the same fakeness happens in the other boss fights where you have to collect Elebits too. So that's the thing.
Maybe they just don't want your screen being too obscured by the flying effect.
Maybe.
Could be the very little bit of curiousness they've had.
Really selective judgment on that one, because that really would have been helpful
Oh,
in a
look
lot
at
of other...
that. He's stuck.
I think you might be able to pick him up when he's down like that, I'm not sure. I just know that slamming pots into him, flower pots, is the easiest way to kill him. And benches.
Well, those ones fly to you.
Why are there flower pots and benches up on the maintenance roof?
It doesn't look so much like a maintenance roof as it is the entrance to the Ferris wheel.
Oh, okay.
So it could be just there for people to wait. And we beat him.
Yeah.
Game over.
Game over.
See?
That was
Look,
good.
He's dissolving. We won.
Yeah.
Now we just
Alright.
gotta capture the Elebit soul.
Mm-hmm. The...
Wait, what? What? Are we gonna have to get into a giant mecha? Because that would be kinda cool.
So welcome to the second half of the battle, stolen from Escape from Monkey Island. I don't know if you ever played that game.
So now we have to punch... Oh, wait. Really?
If you guys didn't recognize this guy's the Sentai...
It's their giant robot from Kai's favorite show.
Right, why they had a giant robot, I don't know.
Well, they did also have the group, so... Maybe it was supposed to be for kind of a display or something. Maybe a faux monster battle.
I don't know, it just seems really silly.
Well, it seems likely.
Could be. This is probably the worst and most anticlimactic boss battle.
And that's saying something about a giant robot.
Yeah, the gimmick behind this is faucets and doors.
Seriously.
At least they give you a percentage indicator, which is nice, but, well, the Wiimote's remote, rotation tracking has never been that good.
I want to point out, they made a giant robot boss battle boring and stupid.
Yeah, so we're gonna be having to deal with this for a little while. Ugh, man. I don't know how they did it, but this is really, really silly. As I said before, you know, let's just speed this up, by the way.
What have you put into this?
Figured that would be an appropriate anime intro song.
Not really. Honestly, I would have gone with like Go-Go Power Rangers.
I didn't have that one on hand.
And you call yourself a goon.
I don't actually. Why would I call myself a goon?
Because you are one. We all is.
Just because I'm on a forum made with a bunch of terrible people doesn't mean I have to call myself one of those terrible people.
That's great. Just say that in the video to them. Suspicious Dish was banned.
Alright, so here we are.
Cleared!
And there you go. We're done.
And not even like an animation, just thump.
Thump, and just cleared.
That was
yeah.
terrible.
The game's sort of like, fuck this cutscene. Fuck this guy. This boss is C for effort. Come on, Konami.
Do you know how much that giant robot cost, Kai? Sheesh.
The lights surrounding the ghost started to twinkle and fall all around. Each one of those little lights was an Elebit. Is this one left behind the real form of that ghost?
It wasn't a ghost.
Kai, it was a solid object. It was not a ghost.
Little Elebit, trembling with fear in front of me.
Crush it!
We're the same, the two
No,
of us.
no, you're not.
You were lonely, weren't
No,
you?
he wasn't.
It's all right. You're not alone anymore.
Aw.
I don't.
Alright, that's cute.
What?
So
What?
I won't be needing this capture gun again.
Yes, you will!
Hmm?
You've got a sequel!
Happy. Ah, Dad, Mom.
Kai, are you alright?
Kai, my nose. I took your mother's nose.
You little Kai. I'm so sorry for leaving you all alone.
Also, that mustache.
All nice and warm. I felt like the happiest boy on earth.
Who just caused multi-million-dollar
Mom and Dad
property
were
damage.
Really surprised when I showed them the glowing Elebit.
Noses do not work like that.
Elebit, an undiscovered high-energy.
Aren't they all high energy?
I didn't
Yes,
understand
I'm
a thing they
quite
were
sure.
talking about. But now,
For all the years I've lived with my
Mom
family,
and Dad
I don't understand
looked up
anything
from
about
Elebits.
Elebits.
Not lonely at all. Next thing I know, it's
Wait.
morning. Mom,
That all happened in one night?
Dad, the Elebits,
Apparently.
and
Me. What? Oh, you're asleep. Good night, little man. And pleasant dreams.
Aw, there's Kai, all grown up, talking to his children.
I think he might be talking to the Elebit.
No, he said good night and sleep. Oh, he's already asleep. The Elebit was awake.
Who knows?
Konami knows.
No, they don't, because they don't want this to exist anymore. But that was the end of the game. It was really anticlimactic and made no sense.
That was the real ending. I'm gonna show off a few other bonus things in the LP.
I do like this ending sequence, the credit sequence, though. How it kind of drawed itself in.
Yeah, if only the entire game had been in this art style.
Also, a My Neighbor Totoro reference.
What?
My Neighbor Totoro. With the big pear-shaped guy standing in the rain with an umbrella.
Sure.
Pretty
You
sure
keep
it was.
on talking on your side of the Skype call.
Huh?
Never mind.
Okay. Nose! Freaking nose!
Greatest nose.
Over the stash. I like the stash.
Ugh.
And apparently he gets his looks from his mother's side, since he hasn't got a giant honking nose. In fact, he has no nose.
So what do you think about this game?
It seemed a bit rushed, honestly.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Sky Elebit.
The art was fantastic, the music was fantastic.
Yeah, the art is very good.
The story could use a bit of work, the gameplay could use a lot of work.
Oh, it was a Wii launch title.
Right. I think they did fairly well for what they accomplished here.
And I want to point out, Kai, he wasn't a mean guy at all. That's what you get for jumping to assumptions.
Yeah, it was a really terrible end. Well, so yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who helped me and coordinated with me in this LP, and post the thread, of course, the same generic things that I give. I'd like to thank Entrance Jude for guesting with me in the first video. I'd like to thank Digerus, Thornbrain, Gale Boomer, Wind God Seti, of course, and I believe those are all the people that guessed it.
And Javelin.
Oh, right, and Javelin.
But we don't speak about him.
Well, sure, why not? Sorry if I forgot anybody, I'm literally...
It's been too long.
It's been too long. Oh, and thank you, Eric, of course.
No problem.
You're a really cool person.
Thanks.
Yep. I sure know how to give generic compliments.
Kai looks really different in that picture.
I'm glad this thing is done, to be honest. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna take a long break first, that's for sure.
Seriously, he looks really weird in that. Like, tinier.
Well, he is 10, 9, 10?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I do like this credit sequence, though.
yeah. Wonder what a compositor does.
Very goofy and silly and cartoony. It matches.
Do you know of any games that sort of that maintain a cartoony style for the entire time?
Not really.
Love to play one of those. Love to play.
I don't think there are that many games like that.
I started playing Rayman Origins, which is sort of like that, but
Yeah.
it accomplishes things. So, while we let the large list of alphabetic special thank names go by, I think that's everything I wanted to say. I will say that there is stuff after the credit sequence that I want to show off. You already know what I'm going to show off, Eric, so just prepare for it. But yeah, skip around for the video.
Kai, voiced by a woman.
That's typical of cartoons and
Eric Kelso. Wasn't a character from that 70s show?
No.
I think it was.
By the way, Barry person, I looked him up on IMDb. He has his own page. He voiced like 20 other random games.
And the Elebits, as voiced by these people.
I think they were just like random engineers around the place who were just like, okay.
Sound as cutesy and silly as you possibly can.
Vocal and chorus, Jessie. She's too ashamed to put her last name on this. Epson! Man, that product placement that didn't actually go anywhere after like the third level. Remember that?
It wasn't very good product placement either.
No.
Our printers take 30 seconds to start up. Konami, we wish this game no longer existed.
They did release an iPhone game, so maybe they care about it, but I don't know.
Didn't it have like absolutely nothing to do with Elebits? They just slapped it on there.
No, they built this game. Oh, you mean the iPhone game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never played it.
Also, Finn.
And I am the king of capturing.
Hooray!
There's a bunch of statistics here, and depending on what you get a different title. And the annoying thing is that depending on the title you get a special hidden element. Fuck no way I'm getting all of those.
Plus, what do they even do?
One of them's like... homing? No, we already got homing. One of them's really useless is all I remember. Oh, one lets you get power level 6 right out of the gate, which is the only one that you'd want. So here's something to show off. Showed off the Elebits room earlier on, but they actually give a little bit of backstory on the Zero Elebit here. You can see that he was born of lightning, and he sucks up everything around it.
That sounds like a heavy metal god. I was born of lightning.
Get out of the way, there you go. And there we go. And here's the best part. I think this is cute. I think it's cute that Kai's like, no, he's my pet. He's not for research.
Is it Kai who says that, or is the Elebit? Who knows? I'm personally thinking it's the Elebit refuses to let them. No, I'm Kai's friend. Oh god. What are you doing?
Just something that I want to show off. There it is.
But yes, it is a direct Silent Hill reference.
Yep.
That's not blood.
That is not blood, and it name drops Robbie.
Yep.